All right, welcome back, everyone, to Total Nonstop Impact. Impact Talk for Impact fans right here on the YouTube and the Twitch this evening. Getting ready for tonight's live reaction. Saw some horrible news as I was about to go live. News about Ace Frehley. Man, very, very sad. Truly, truly an iconic um, guitarist, musician. Um, very sad, very sad. Passed away at the age of 74 today. So, all right, we are setting up. We got setting up TNA After the Glory. Should be an interesting little show. Expecting some highlights. Yeah. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you ever had the pleasure to see Ace Frehley or see him play with Kiss. I had the pleasure to see Ace Frehley play with Kiss on the reunion tour. Nothing from the 70s or 80s, but the reunion tour in 96. I saw him live downtown Milwaukee, and then I saw them one more time on the Lost Cities tour, or Lost Cities leg of the tour. And one of my best friends at the time and we were able to get third row right in front of Gene Simmons in Madison, Wisconsin, in the arena there. I don't know what it's called now. Back then, I think it was called the Kohl Center. I don't know what it is now. But anyways, man, they knew how to put on a freaking show, let me tell you. So, yeah, I had that chance. It was great to see that. All right, should we starting? Okay, here we go. After the Glory, just starting, showing what happened after Bound for Glory. After Santana won the title, he's in the ring with his daughter. Oh, this is exclusive footage. Yeah, I don't know when it cut off the pay-per-view. I know they showed him kind of like bow down to his daughter. We saw that. Um, CJ Martin. Yeah, right, Justin. He could have. Speaking of Madison, I saw Madison's own garbage play in Philly. Interesting. Yeah, I like some of their tunes. His daughter's so cute. She had to be so happy. I mean, she's really She's been through a lot with him, you know? Oh, I don't know how much note taking I'm actually gonna be taking tonight, but I suppose I should put something in my notes. I know they're gonna be showing highlights of Bound for Glory. I know they're gonna be showing, backstage stuff. Alright, so, like we always do, let me know what you guys are snacking on, what you guys are what you had for dinner tonight, or if you're having dinner now, what you're sipping on. Let the Bone Man know in the chat. I had a I had a pasta dish that was cheesy. It had carrots and chicken in it. It was very good, very good. Oh, oh, they brought out the Marines for Mac. Wow. See, I missed the first match. I missed the pre-show too. Justin's having BLTs. Something about a really good homemade BLT. Saw a trailer today for like a documentary on Netflix called The Marines. Very interesting. My father was a Marine. I mean, once you're a Marine, you're always a Marine, but he was in the Marines. And so I think part of me, that's why I identify so much with Steve Macklin and respect him so much. His real bullet club. 14 years ago. I was curious to wonder how long he's been wrestling. I know he was in a WWE, but he's such an old school, like, tough guy. I love it. Love Macklin. Let me know in the chat what you guys think about Macklin being champ again. Kind of interesting. I mean, I know it has to do with all the other stuff that's going on, but he really wants to take it all over the place. Orange cream Coke. Good stuff. I need some caffeine. Oh, that Slater match. Unbelievable. All right, so they showed well, they're showing some greatest champion wins, Christian Cage. TNA Against All Odds 2006? This when he won the championship? Oh, it is. Brand new. Now is that when they still were associated? Hey, hon, can you do me a favor? Can you get me my Bang energy drink out of the fridge? Thank you. Oh, that is the NWA title. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Diet Coke Lemon is a new flavor. Haven't tried it yet. I think you mean lime. 'Cause I've seen lime in stores. I haven't seen lemon, although they used to have lemon. I brought home a couple of Diet Coke limes the other day. It's all right. Sorry, that was loud. You see, oh, he's such a pain in the butt. All right. You got the DVD? Nice. They let the crowd in the ring on that one. Wow. This is this is highlights from NXT. NXT was okay. It was nothing that crazy on it. Little stacks. Wow. Yeah, so that's actually going to be big next week. Stacks versus Leon Slater. Stacks is a future son-in-law and of Santino. Poor guy. Soft Bound for Glory, major pre-order, limited run of 500 figures. Santino, big rubber guy. Oh yeah, I think I saw that. Was not live on Tuesday. It was taped last week. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I heard that somewhere. Probably was you. Did they? I wonder if they sold out. That'd be pretty cool to have. CJ, do you know if they sold out of that already? But that's just highlights of the wow, he actually knocked holy crap. Yeah, this is all highlights of the X Division match. Think it's still available? I gotta get that. Hell, if I can't get the real TNA figures, so 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 I went to Myers today, pick up some groceries, to check out their action figure section. They usually don't have too many AEW figures, but they usually have a lot more WWE, which it wasn't too much I was interested, but they had the AEW classic Sting, that neck breaker, my god. They had, Jay what the hell's his name? Can't think of his name. Anyways, it's a Chase, so I picked up a Chase. Jay, new, was it Bullet Club? New Japan guy. I mean, he's AEW now, but 5 more minutes. That was so funny. And then they also had Will Ospreay, and I had to get Will Ospreay because I was such a fan of what he did in TNA, the stuff he did in TNA. I got to meet him, so I had to pick up that one. So there's also Brian Myers, big rubber guy in his Slammiversary gear. He also was another big rubber guy that comes with 2 TNA tag titles. Nice. Ah, Dark State. Remember, Dark State sucks eggs. Get the merch in the link is in the description. Get your merch. Doesn't matter what like Dark State suck eggs. I'll be picking that up soon myself. Because they're still putting their nose in the business. It's ridiculous. Jay White. But yeah, Will Ospreay. Green gear. Kali Muhammad Wrestling Uncle Howdy. Great match. Boring Dark State. I wouldn't call them I wouldn't call them boring. I mean, if anything, they're unpredictable. Leon Slater. What the? He just beamed in. That was crazy. Well, thank you, Khalid. Thank you. Appreciate that. Appreciate the love. Smash that like button. Yeah, we've had some real growth in the channel over the last week. View for the Bound for Glory content were wonderful. Uh, subs, lots of subs over the last week. Thank you guys so much. So if you're new, drop Put in the chat. Let me know. Big fan of 6. Okay. All right. He's talking about how well he knew Javon. I see. Yeah, Javon's been making some serious waves in NXT, man. He is a star. NXT deadline Sunday, December 7th. Army. Oh, Minneapolis. Okay. Saw the interview with Rosemary. She's awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, there's a whole list of interviews that we've done, um, including some legends that we've done as part of the throwback series. Uh, where Trent, Bill, and myself interview guys like we interviewed the SATs, we interviewed Russo. That was fun, and we also, which led to a brief partnership between Russo and our podcast. Brief, very brief. Cup of coffee. Uh, Cowboy Chris Harris is probably one of our favorites. Also, uh, Goldilocks. That's a fun one. But yeah, we've had quite a few. Um, the Good Brothers. So yeah, go check them out. As much as it's controversial, I'm still proud of the short, the brief interview I had with Masha Slamovich. You know, there's a whole team backlog to it. Yes, and some of it's not even on this channel. Some of it's on the well, it used to be called the Impact Lounge. Now it's called what was it called? Negative BQ, whatever. It's his channel. And T and I was on there for a couple years. The hometown man interview was good too. Yeah, I saw some of that. Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see the future of Dark State. These guys are ones to be reckoned with, but I just don't want to see him interfere with TNA stuff. I'm always excited to see like who's up and coming, whether it's good, bad, male, female, whatever. I've always been. Oh, it's called BQ Speaks now. Okay, but yeah, but I've been on this podcast since 2019. I went back the other day and looked since like spring to middle of 2019. I was on and off for a while, and then I became an official member with Kyle and Trent. And the show evolved, and it became me, Bill, and Alicia. Truck is still part of our family. He's still part of our chat. Mark has kind of gone by the wayside, but I still contact him once in a while. Oh, now they got Samoa Joe, TNA lockdown. Dark State are good, but I wish they never attacked TNA. Yeah, and it's part of the partnership. It's just part of the story. Is that Kurt Angle? It's Kurt Angle. Is that Rudy? The infamous Rudy Charles. Frank, what's up? Like Indy Hartwell, their match with Kalani didn't seem to go well for some reason. Bill and I talked about that on Monday. Monday. Um, yeah, something was off about it. I'd have to watch it back and see exactly how it went, but it just it didn't feel smooth. This I don't know. I mean, not everybody is going to have a 5-star match. Nick Santana's trying to go to the smash had me crying. Yeah, very emotional. Very emotional. Good to see you, Frank. Mayor's asking who should be AJ Styles' last opponent. Samoa Joe. He's part of excuse me. Um pardon me. Um man. Um I don't know if he could still go. Someone like Kaz. I mean, Kaz can still go. I'd love to see Christopher Daniels. I don't know if he's retired or not. Hell, even someone like Eric Young. Eric Young is incredible shape. I don't know. I still haven't watched the Hall of Fame from this year. AJ Styles versus Hometown Man. Nice tie, Tommy. Oh, there's Jazz. Billy Gunn wasn't available. That's funny. They put the bag on his head. Carlos, Beautiful People. 2007. Wow, that's when they debuted. Yeah, 2007, 2008. That's when that division really blew up. I tell you, when I'd watch TNA and the Beautiful People would come out, I legit hated them. I mean, a lot of people, liked them because of their looks, but I legit hated them. Is that Trick Williams, MC? Trick and A, get the merch. Hey, I'm very happy with Trick's run in TNA, so I can still wear those. Roxy LeBeau. Yes, Jamie. Khalid said started watching TNA in 2019 up to now. Hey, you're watching the comeback. It's all right, and it's TNI on the back. It's this is a custom one, so this shirt doesn't come with the TNI on the back. It's a custom made. But you can get any of the shirts that have this TNI hats, shorts, whatever, mugs, totes. Daniels retired in January after his Texas death match with Adam Page. Oh, okay. I think I heard something about that. I heard about it. I didn't watch it, but I heard about it. Mark. Speaking of Mark, we're talking about you, bro. Mark's watching. How you doing, brother? Dude, I miss you. Lisa Marie, Victoria, all emotional. She's got to go next. Victoria was awesome. You have a Rosemary shirt that she. Oh, you have a Rosemary shirt. Nice. Vicky Coolers have the same thing in common. They're both losing. Mayor, you be nice. Aw, thanks, Mark. Love you too, brother. Mark, I hope you're well, dude. I miss you. We've got to do a show sometime. Gotta dust off that microphone, brother. We gotta do something. Mickey James did reinvent herself in TNA. She really did. Hardcore country, man. We love the hardcore country. I mean, I love all of the journeys she had to TNA, but the hardcore country was special. Stuff she did with like Deanna Perrazzo, classic, classic. Mark, please come back and save Bowman. Mark, I miss your points of view, dude. And what was that? What do we always joke about? Mark's hot wife? There's one time Mark was smoking out on the porch, and he was making too much noise, and his wife was like and Mark had to call it a night, and we were all laughing so hard. Oh my god. Love you, Mark. Good to say hi, babe, but I'll message you. Let's smash some time. I'm gonna start watching regular again. I'm laughs at the moment. Oh, yeah. That's good. Oh, Gia's entrance was amazing. I wasn't ready for that. Get all emotional. Mark shows up, get all emotional. Hey, you can emotional, but definitely not emotional with Styles. Oh, got emotional. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I gotta watch the Cena Styles match. I heard it was really good. I watched part of the pay-per-view, and then I had to take a nap before work. It was just a weird time of day. We'll talk soon, Mark. Much love. You take care, man. Take care. Yeah, Mark's going back in the tree. Too funny. Good times, man. Good times. Sting picked Booker T. Is this when he was King Booker, or was that in WWE? I just I just know he showed up. Twitch 2020 all over again, right? With the little stuff in between. It's crazy. Oh, this is back when Booker T could still go too. As much as I rib on Booker T for his announcing for NXT currently, because he's so obnoxious. I look back at old footage of Booker T here and there. Man, I love me some Booker T. He was he was one of a kind, he really was. Several times. I still remember seeing him win the WCW championship. I was so excited for that. That's when WCW was really good. I feel like it, at that I don't remember what year that was, but, they did the right thing with them. Oh, it's Nash and Angle versus wow, Nash. Silver-haired Nash. Mickey James. In the studio. Not this studio, their studio. I was part of a press call with Mickey James. I remember she laughed at my name, J-Bone. Trying to remember who else was on that call. The first WCW, I think, Bash at the Beach 2000. Was it? TNA website not working? It's a little glitchy lately, like, it takes time to load. Or are you talking about the TNA Plus? Because TNA Plus is working just fine for me. For people crashing down for glory all week. Oh, man, try look, I Bill and I have had some different opinions on it, but the show is great. The knockouts were great. There was a dose of nostalgia. X Division was great. Santana was I mean, yeah, there's stuff that happened that, we were critical about, but overall, the show was great, man. Almost 8,000 people there? Jeez Louise. It's amazing. That's right. Mickey James was on that she was a year one Alexa Slurry. I forget about that once in a while. And she was part of, Ravens crew or CM Punk or whatever it was. It's a little fuzzy. Brian Alvarez. The only time I like Brian Alvarez is if he's doing some kinda, like, press release about some, like, official news. Opinions are like assholes. We all have them, you know? Seems to enjoy Country Glory except certain parts like the Gia versus Tessa match. I mean, the match was a little clunky, presentation was great, Tess looked great, Gia looked like I'm guessing it was nerves. She looked a little off, but, like, that entrance was mind-blowing. Tessa looked great out there. I'm hoping Tessa sticks around now. Found out why she was gone for a while. Go look at her blog, you find out real quick. Vlog, excuse me, with a V. Oh, she came in with her son of it, right? She couldn't fly in with Nick as Nick was in Australia, I think. I think it has been when I heard their opinions was what show were they watching. And it's whatever, we all have our stuff that we liked and maybe didn't like as much. It's whatever. Haters are gonna hate. Haters are always gonna be miserable. Oh, excuse me, pardon me. Talking about getting hit with a guitar. No, that's right. Raywald was with Deanna Peraza, was yeah, yeah, Justin, nothing's ever perfect, yeah. Um, well, let's see what they advertise for next week. I mean, if it's new content that we haven't seen, then yeah, I'll be here for it. But let's see what they advertise. 'Cause we don't know. Like Bill said, there's stuff that's been taped and in the can for several months. I'll tell you what though, it's we all talk about wrestlers getting a break. This is a nice break for the TNA roster. It really is. I mean, yeah, some of them still work some indies here and there, but you need that, I think every major brand should do that. AEW, WWE, you know, it's a billion-dollar business. Tape some stuff, put it in the can, and give the guys a few weeks off, and then just show the extra shit. How hard is that? You got production crews that can just put it together. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and watch the Hall of Fame. I've been weird about Hall of Fames the last few years. Like sometimes I'm like really like, oh, I gotta see it, and sometimes I'm like, eh. And I used to be like, gotta watch it. Shoot, on my old channel, Smash's podcast, there was there was a year, and I forget when it was. One of them was It was the year Lita went into the Hall of Fame, whatever year that was, somewhere within the last 10 years, 10 years ago, whatever it was. Hardcore Moments, Jeff Hardy, Raven. The ref is helping set up tables. Um, I did I did previews for like all the announcements of people going into the Hall of Fame that year. What year was this? TNA Lockdown 2005? It's 20 years ago. Jeff, oh my God. Just watching all the tables crumble. And he did it 20 years later to Devon this year. Unreal. Except there wasn't 10 tables all collapsing. It was just it was just a couple tables. Jeff Hardy is something else. He really is. TNA will be back. All right. Oh, the next commercial break, I think I'm gonna take care of some stuff. But yeah, like I said, everyone who joined us for whether you watched it live with us or you watched it on the replay, we had some great numbers. We've had a ton of new subs. Thank you so much, everyone. You know, we're proud to cover this brand that we love, and we do our best, But this is returning point. Oh no, this is oh no, it's for Genesis 2026 in Dallas. Glory. Wonder if Mark's gonna go to that one. Ooh, Eric Young talking about the Knockouts tag titles. He still has the record. BDE. And Fox News. Cleanse. What's next? We. Who's we? Rectified? Reasonable. He's wants and desires. Sure. Hopes and dreams? Yeah, absolutely. Friends will be coming around Christmas 2026. Santa cleanse? Well, he says we. Who is we? That's what makes me think he's still bringing someone in. Dig what he's saying? Oh god, that's creepy. Just ducked his head into the camera view. Tom and Matthew are like there's a fart in the room. It's freaking hilarious. Hardcore moments, LAX Rebellion 2019. 2019, there you go. This was oh yeah, Pentagon Jr. and Ray Phoenix. It was brief, but man, Pentagon and Ray's Ray Phoenix's run in TNA was so much fun. Conan's out there. Josh Matthews and Don Callis on commentary. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. Just saw where yeah, Ace Frehley. It's very sad. True icon. Oh, this is where Ray damn near kills himself on this ladder drop. Aaron Jack, what's up, dude? Oh, Ortiz went through the table, and Ray Phoenix basically just drops upside down straight on his freaking head. Yikes. Hey, there's Bill. I don't know, Mayor. Why don't you tell me how the Brewers are doing? Last I saw, it was like tied 1-1. That was right before I went live. And we got footage from Hardy's versus it shows the best of moments in TNA. Well, it's a clip show of Bound for Glory, but the commercial breaks, they're showing highlights from all sorts of stuff. Sean, what's up, bro? Love the Dudleys. It's man, it's sad to see them retire, but it's time, you know. They've had they've had an unbelievable career. They've gone worldwide. Dodgers one win away from World Series. Yep, it was. Truly was, Sean. They took the boots off. And for as legendary as the oh my god, Whisper in the Wind and freaking Bubba just pulled a Samoa Joe and walks away. Is Eric Young more serious or more funny to you in that mask? He's a little more as I'm laughing. Um, it's a little more creepy. It's a little bit of both, you know? Yeah, I've seen him do so much. So, you know, when I've seen him do the goofy shit, it's hard to not laugh sometimes when he's trying to be, you know, serious or creepy or whatever. Swanton bomb through the double table on Devon. Jeff Hardy, unbelievable. And then Dudley, they're like, he's like, don't hit me no more. And he looks at them and he's like, it's time. I give. See, and I thought he was gonna like, you know, and they did like the Ric Flair. Sorry, I love you. Yeah, shame it could have been a brand new episode tonight following the fallout from. Yeah, well, I mean, this is also an easy promotional way to say, hey, you missed out. Go watch the pay per view for yourself. Go watch all the moments. Hey, Brewers could win the next three, and you know they bring it back to Milwaukee and make history. And hey, Everybody makes a little extra money then, stretch it out. Who knows what they'll do? It ain't over. It ain't over till it's over. It's a rough start, but I like to remember that there was a series that the Brewers played the Dodgers, three in Milwaukee, three in LA, and they swept them all 6 games. So I know they're capable of it. Brewers just got to remember what brought them to the dance, but they've had a hell of a season. Can't knock that. But anyways, they helped up Bully. Very emotional. Like, come on, big guy. They all held each other. I mean, that's a brotherhood. That's a brotherhood right there. Can't lie. Feels good to have Mike Santana as a world champion now. Can't wait to see what he does with his run. I'm finally excited. Really excited. He deserves this. Yeah, man. He's Mike Santana. Just seeing everything he's done in his career, and then he got injured really bad in AEW, and no one knew what he was going through, and he was gone for so long. And then he came back and left AEW and reinvented himself in TNA as a single star, and just he's had some amazing rivalries. And Bill reminded me, that rivalry he had with Ali cemented it, and it shows how good both are. Ali's possible future world champion is very good. Yeah. So they're like, hang on, stay in the ring. The Dudleys, oh yeah, this is emotional. They take off their boots, and instead of leaving them in the middle of the ring, they hand the boots to the Hardys. And you know, that was one thing they said in the the go home show, one of the go home shows, as far as, hey, if we win, if the Hardys win, you guys will say that we're the best. And this was the Dudleys' way of saying, you guys are the best. They took off their boots and handed them to him. Jeff got a pair. Matt got a pair. That's a pretty iconic way of doing it. Bully and Devon. Bubba and Devon. Hey, it was pretty exciting when Team 3D came to TNA. Gave that whole tag division a kick in the ass. Matt Hardy put himself through a table. Yeah. I got a feeling the Hardys are gonna lose their NXT titles next week, though. I just got a feeling that's gonna be on NXT next week. NXT is gonna be loaded. Dudley's turn around out of the crowd. One last thank you. Love the classic gear. Dudley just give Hardy's their boots. Who gets Cena's boots? Oh, I don't know if anybody gets Cena's boots. I don't know. 25 years ago, Madison Square Garden. Yeah. Always seemed exhausted or just don't want to fight anymore at the end of the match. And you wanted Team 3D to win. Yeah, it's – 2014. Wow. Also well done to our guy Moose for shutting down the haters of TNA, staying the new attendance record of 7,794 Pound for Glory was fake, and the haters trying to say they were giving away free tickets. No, no, they didn't. That place was packed. Yeah. Brother Runt and the glasses. Oh, shoot. These guys, well, between Bully and Devon, the stuff they put their bodies through throughout the years. They've been doing this for, what, 30 years or whatever it's been? When they started in ECW, they started tagging together mid-90s, mid to late 90s, whatever it's been. Still can't believe Jeff put himself through it, or, you know, put Devon through the table like that. Crazy. We were worried for Jeff when he hit his head hard on the ladder when Oh, yeah. Hardy's gonna be in the studios next. Yeah, he cracked his head. All right, I'm gonna step away for a minute. I'll be right back. You guys enjoy some highlights here. All right. All right, what do they got here? Eddie Edwards, Tommy Dreamer, classic. 2018 Slammiversary. It's one of Tommy's Spicoli driver. Destroyed him. Did he beat him here? No. They just showed a clip on didn't show the ending. I think did Eddie win that one? I think Eddie won that one. Leon Slater and Javon Evans talking about their match on Tuesday. They're gonna run it back sometime. Yeah. Sneak peek at the future of pro wrestling. But are Leon and Javon gonna be there for the Hardys next? Oh, I'll see. They did not leave unscathed. Uh-oh. Tesla's got a new post. Here's the Hardys. Yeah, if they lose the NXT titles, it's not that big. But it certainly made Bound for Glory a little more interesting, having both of those. Terrence. Mark was here and I missed yeah, Mark was in the chat. I didn't have him in the studio, but he was in the chat. Good old Uncle Mark. How you doing, Terrence? Terrence, what you snacking on tonight, brother? Got one of these bad boys for later. It's a hell of a mix. Oh, Madison Square Garden. Oh, that's classic footage. Showing that footage courtesy of WWE. Man, crazy. Jeff still has the same colors in his hairs that he did 20 years ago. Terrence is having some Supreme pizza. Terrence, what brand is it? Or what pizza shop is it from? The Trick and A shirt is fire. Yeah, there you go. Like I said earlier, I love Trick's run in TNA, man. I mean, yeah, it was fun to boo him, but dude, Trick is Trick is Williams is something special. When's the setup for Halloween coming? Halloween. Halloween. We talking about the studio? What are you talking about? Place called Five Star Pizza here in Ocala, Florida. Oh, nice. Five-star pizza must be pretty good. 5 stars. 5 stars. I still love that the Hardys have their classic, music. It's true. They took their time with that match. Wasn't rushed. That steak pizza makes me wanna do a five-star frog splash. You go, Terrence. Terrence, who are you putting through it? Who you frog splashing on? If you had to pick anyone to do splash on, who you splash? Yeah, it's the end of an era. It truly is. Hopefully you all get to watch Halloween Havoc next Saturday. Should be good. Right. Basically, it's like I said, it's instead of them leaving the boots in the middle of the ring, handing it to your opponents as a sign of respect. It was really cool to see Conan go out there with Santana, and that's what they're showing next. Highlights from the main event. They got about a half an hour left, and they showed knockouts. Angelina Love, TNA Victory Road 2010. Wow, super kick. Holy crap. The Botox kick? Is that what they call it? Oh my god. Oh, that's right. This was Lisa's this was Victoria's or Tara, whatever. Terrence is gonna frog splash Ryan Nemeth and Wheeler Yuta. Both of them are annoying. Oh, Angelina Love won from interference. Nice. Forgot that was a thing. AC Von Erich. Forgot that was a name of the the Botox injection. Yeah, I think they've mentioned that. Gonna learn to swing. Yeah, the Brewers just not doing well in this series. Ever since the playoffs started, they just struggling putting people on base. I don't know what it is. I think they're just freaking tired, man. They worked so hard this season, and it just I think they're just freaking exhausted. I don't know, it's me. I don't know. Fade Fade to Black? Wait, is that what Tara needs to go in yeah. Oh, next week. Fade to Black. More behind the scenes. Let's talk about it. I love little documentaries like this. Boston. So they're gonna show more clips, but it's more documentary style. And we're gonna talk a little about Chris Bay tonight too. Yeah, Boston really turned out for this one. Oh, hell no, we're not done yet. TNA TNA Studios. TNA Studios. So I like the sound of that, TNA Studios. Fade to Black. They have a tremendous production crew. They really do. I don't know who that lawyer was. And Mike and his daughter slaps him. That was great. Oof. Yeah. You gotta put in J-Bone's news. Of the post I sent you in the Discord in relation to production. Oh, yeah, I gotta look at that again. Thank you for reminding me, Justin. Yeah, we'll talk about that. That's about, what, Kevin Sullivan coming back to TNA or something? Is that what it was? Now, do we have Casario just gets blasted. Yeah, that was a real moment. We're gonna have Mike in the studio. Nice. Probably have a few stitches up here. Just looking at the post again. Kevin Sullivan. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. I'm surprised, Oh, yeah. 2015. This the this the last time that the beautiful people were in there? I think it was. Back when it was on Wednesday Night Impact? Wow. And that was back when they were in Florida. Trick's lawyer was Brett Ryan Gosling, indie wrestler who did an explosion tag match not too long ago. Hmm. All right. Who was the head of the dollhouse? I think she's like retired from wrestling now. I can't remember her name. And she had an amazing match with Gail Kim. Styles contributes to Smooth Show, Daniels, Kazarian, Crunch was there. Are you talking about during the match? Yeah. I gotta watch that match. Oh, that entrance that Santana did. That was some different kind of war paint on. That was cool. But thank you, CJ. I was curious. Like he didn't really look familiar, but they ran across to the other side of the arena and got Conan. Well, I tell you what, man, Trick Trick looked like a champ coming down to the ring. Let me tell you, man, he looked like a prize fighter. Showing highlights from the match now. The crowd was fired up. Oh, that was right at the beginning too. He hit him with the belt and it busted him open. Taryn Terrell. Thank you, CJ. I was thinking it was Taryn something, but boom. Mike say, Mike and this crowd. Mike Santana whooped that Trick. Trick was a great champion. He was. That's why I was excited and made this merch because no one else was making that merch. Well, I appreciated it. Not saying that no one else did. I'm just saying. Like to see Trick and Nick Nemeth do a program. That'd be something. I don't think I don't think we're ever gonna see that, sadly, because I don't think Nick wants to do anything with NXT. He doesn't feel like it's like how did he say it? Because he feels like he's done everything that he could do in NXT. Yeah. Santana rolls over after Trick kicked out and almost got beat there. Jeez Louise. I'd like to see that too, Frank. I would. Both have a ton of charisma and talent. He wants us to have a chance. Yeah, yeah. He just yeah, he's and he's not saying it in a cocky way. He doesn't feel like he's gonna really help anyone, you know? I disagree, I feel like he could, but whatever. Awesome Kong later became leader of the Dollhouse. Did she? I don't remember that. Trick, Trick rolled out of the ring, and Carlos Silva was slowly bringing the when Nick Nemeth came out, I was like, "Oh, no." And then the lights went out. I'm like, "What the hell?" I thought it was Kaz was gonna take out Nick, but no. As soon as he heard that strum, the guitar, he's like, "Oh, yeah, here we go. Elijah's back." He clocked him good. Elijah looks like he's in great shape. He says, he's like "I gotta get the trophy. I gotta get the trophy." It's Spencer's like, "You need the trophy. You can't do it without the trophy." Little mistake there from Kazarian. I don't know. I think there's still a chance that Kaz can become champ, but at least at least when someone like Kaz, you know, shows up in TNA, he's in incredible shape. He doesn't stink up the joint. Trick was a great champ. The crossover worked, helped both sides. It did. NXT now is a main event heel. TNA got to have a villain you love to hate help build the brand. He really did. He really did. I think he really did help put eyes on the product. January 2016, announced when she was leaving TNA. That long ago? Man, it was a different era, eh? Trick loses one title and has a chance to win another against Ricky Saints at Halloween Havoc. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Trick's gonna do it. Ricky Saints is gonna be champ for a while. Oh yeah, he raises the flag, his heritage, first Puerto Rican world champion. Yeah, as soon as it's kind of a bummer that people, ducked out as soon as he won, but the way that whole setup was is they were gonna be, quite the line to get out of there, so it's understandable. 140 days. Tricks rain. We got 10 minutes left. We got Mike Santana in the studio now. He's got some stitches. He really did bring himself back from rock bottom. They were all so proud of him. Hmm. Day one when he came back in his company, I wanted to see him as world champ. I'm like, if anybody's gonna do it, it's gonna be him. Not everybody can be world champion. April 20th, 2024. Took a year and a half, but he did it, and it's been an amazing year and a half. Talk about amazing red, Conan, understandable wish for the imagery, the full crowd, the moment of celebration. Yeah, yeah, but I mean, the, low homicide, um, there's a lot of imagery of that place just packed, so at least there's that. Yeah, drop it in the chat. Let me know what was your favorite part of, I mean, they did a rewind and showed some highlights. They didn't show all the matches, and I don't think they showed the knockouts. They showed, um, they showed everything else, almost everything else. Talking about his relationship with Conan. It's been an amazing journey. I remember when Conan brought in that version of LAX, which was Santana and Ortiz. I was like, "Who are these guys? The next generation." Telling the story. What happened to Ortiz? I don't know. I think he's still with AEW. I don't know. I mean, would I like to see Ortiz come back to TNA and eventually line back up with Santana? Absolutely, but Santana's got another journey he's on right now. You know, Santana's gotta do what Santana's gotta do right now. Eddie Kingston? Yeah, that's one of the it's one of the reasons I became a fan of Eddie Kingston. I mean, I liked him in Ring of Honor, but he did in TNA, it was a lot of fun. This Sunday, Gypsy Santana's facing Myers for ACW, likely for a TNA title. Wonder if the footage will be shown on Impact. Maybe, maybe. No, not necessarily. Yeah, well, maybe what we talked about is why they didn't. I told you, there was something off, you know? It was not really one of the highlights. I mean, Kalani Jordan was great, but Indy was off. Didn't Santana turn his back on Conan and Tina? You know what? I don't remember. It's a little fuzzy. I know they used to have, like, a clubhouse or something. Maybe that was part of them leaving? I don't know. I mean, I was happy for Santana Ortiz when they first went to AEW, but god, they just never they didn't do shit with Santana and Ortiz. I mean, they put him in a top, stable, but joined Eddie Kingston? Maybe, I don't know. They all battled each other. Yeah, Eddie Kingston had his own faction in TNA. Reunite in the near future. You think it's gonna be near future? I don't know if it's gonna be near future. I mean, their breakup was real, but that was when Mike Santana hit rock bottom, so never given, always earned. Oh, here's it's, it's Eric Young. Fade to Black. It just ends in a maniacal laugh. That's great. That's great. Thanks, EY. Creepy as hell. I think DK, or you remember DK too with Abyss and Rosemary. Yeah, yeah, that was fun. All right. That is the After the Glory live reaction. Great conversation tonight. Great having you all here. And I don't know really what we're all going to talk about, but we'll talk about some different stuff. um, it's hard to review a show like this when Bill and I always we already reviewed Bound for Glory, but um, I want to get Alicia's opinion on certain things. So she'll be in. The whole crew will be in tonight, and yeah. So uh, so yeah, really enjoyed my first time here. Oh well, join us for the review. We're going to talk news and some other stuff, and that's always fun too. So, but yeah, we do this every week. Team TNI UK does it on Wednesdays. So, yeah, come on back. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that sub button, ring that bell for notifications so that you know when we go live. I say that because I don't always promote our stuff on social media, but all the links are in the description, including the merch. Get that merch. So, um, but yeah, come on back. Whole crew will be here, and we'll talk some more TNA. Much love, everyone. We'll talk to you soon.